a new one.
Oh, wow. That's weird.
Part 2.
Wow.
Good. A famine of the word is coming. How you going to interrupt our stream?
That's crazy.
But it ain't even ours, you know?
Right.
Let's start that from the top again. Since we were rudely interrupted, let's read it again.
Yep.
We'll do it live.
Back in Revelation 3.
What a piece of shit. How you going to tell us to take a break?
Right. On my own device.
Right.
Back in Rev 3 and verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
And see how quick it can happen?
Yeah.
See how quick the lights could go out?
Mm-hmm.
See how quick the MOTB can get mandatory? See how quick the judgment can come? This is the time when it says at a beck.
Yeah.
All right, at a beck, just like that. That's why it says men's lives are as a vapor.
Yep.
That's why it's Lord's will. Lord willing, we be back tomorrow. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Things are happening.
For real, man.
And the creature is gonna have to accept being subjugated. Can we get Romans 9 and 17? The creature, everyone around you. I'm a manager. No, your name's Brad, bitch.
Right.
Remember, we was in the grocery store, the nigga was walking through.
Yeah.
Now, so what's up, Mike? And this thing, oh, hey. They're gonna spell. The Lord's going to sober them.
He thought he was still the manager outside of work.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Like that battery in their back, bro. You got that?
Romans 9.
Romans 9 and...
Yeah, start at 17. I think the point's in like 21. Let's read that down.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up.
Why is Esau such a great shot? Because he was blessed with it.
Yep.
The same man that blessed him came back reincarnated as a savior and said, live by it, die by it. All right? Surely his name is Jacob. You've been supplanted, man.
Yep.
Esau walking around with a rifle on his tippy toes. You ever see how they walk?
Yeah.
Niggas never let their heels touch because they don't want Jacob to grab it again.
Yep.
They don't want Jacob to grab
They
it.
said there's something wrong with people when you walk like that.
There's something up here.
Yeah.
It was weird. Esau is temporal, just like this captivity. Okay? It's all temporal. You gotta remember that. You gotta remember the wiles of the devil. And one thing I was meditating upon is you have to be sober in the mind to know when you're being tempted. And when you don't think about this is a temptation, that's when Satan gets you.
Right.
You ain't know you was being tempted. You know? Keep going, brother.
Sure. Verse 17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up,
Yep.
that I might show my power in thee.
Right. And remember when that happened in Egypt, Rahab was the she went live and basically said what, you know what I mean? She like, yo, men's heart they afraid, hey, save my family. So the time we're gonna keep reading that down. So that when that happened, she didn't care about the city, she didn't care about her nation. She said, protect me and mine.
Yep.
So when Jacob's trouble and then when the elect change and come down, hey, you gonna see people act different.
Yep.
They ain't gonna give a shit about their people. When brothers come down, let's hypothetical. You find a Shedemite concubine in some Norwegian country that only snows and they ain't get touched like that. You think that Edomite girl is gonna care about others?
Hell no.
She gonna be glad she got took. You know? Like remember Gomorrah, Spanos, he ran through that. But to her, he was a savior.
Yep.
But to others, he was as death. So to some, we're of life, and to others, we're death. But that's not our problem. That's not our problem. Keep going, brother.
That I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
That's why it says in Isaiah, they shall fear the name from the east, from the west and the rising of the east. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, hey, there's gonna be a constant report of knowing that there was a certain name said, and then a flash, and then a boom, and then a this. That's why they gotta stop you from. They want to stop you from speaking, but they can't stop you from thinking.
Yep.
You know? Keep going, brother.
Verse 18. Therefore hath he mercy on whom he will have mercy.
Exactly.
And whom he has hardened, he will harden this.
Yep. So hey, so if that's to the king, That's the Edomite. That's like around here. You got to accept the fact that there's people around you that ain't set up to get it. So really F them. Whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't get it. You know what I mean? They got this dark, shallow, empty stare at you, like how sharks look. Fuck them, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fucking Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Fucking mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Soulless.
Yup. Spiritless.
Yeah, bro.
Keep going. Grows darkness.
Keep going, bro.
Verse 20. Nay, but O man, who art thou that repliest against the Most High?
Yep.
Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus?
Hey, you're not gonna be able to question why the Creator is doing to His creature. Keep going.
Verse 21. Has not the potter power over the clay?
And that's the problem here in Babylon is Esau has a God complex as if he created us.
Yep.
You know? So they treat us as if they are our God. And you have to obey them. That's always even back in the Roman time, they were the emperors were always deified, you know, as if they were a God. You ain't no God, bro. That's why Yahushua told Pilate the powers was given from my Father.
That's right.
You know, you got it, bro.
Of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor.
Keep going.
What if the Most High, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering, fearing the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction?
Yeah, that's why we needed a savior. But he made one vessel of honor, which was Jake, and another of dishonor, which was Esau. So Esau's about to get a dishonorable discharge.
That's right.
You've been drafted, you've been used, and now we don't need you no more.
Right.
Don't Esau do that to Jake?
Yep.
It says he'll cast you to the side and won't pity. You know? What you got, bro?
It's the book of Philippians 2, and I'm gonna start verse 9. Wherefore the Most High also hath highly exalted him and given him a name which is above every name.
A rank.
That's right.
Yahushua, you know?
That at the name of Yahushua Mashiach, every knee should bow.
See?
Just like you going in about the Romans 9. It
Yep.
said, can a potter tell the what's it called again?
The maker.
Yeah, to like stop, like come on, bro, like why'd you make me like this? But these people don't realize that you're just a creature, but they've been given titles and positions, and that's it went to their head. That's why he says in Psalms 14:1, the fool has said that there is no God, and their works are abominable.
Then the fool said the black woman is God.
Yeah.
Then the fool told the black man that he's God body.
Yeah.
All y'all are falling victim, man. Of course he's gonna tell you the black woman is God because he's fighting against the Most High.
Right.
So he's gonna do anything in his power to go contrary to who he's fighting against.
Right.
Breaking all the rules. 2025, you still believe the woman is God?
That's crazy.
Yo, you got some serious mental issues, man.
Yeah.
You truly have some spiritual issues going on, man.
Yep. Philippians 2:11.
You're unclean.
Right.
That's why it's called virgins, because you're coming with a different doctrine. Okay, saying that the law will save you, you're coming with you're not a virgin.
Right.
That means the law got you. You got a husband already. The law.
Yeah.
Philippians
2:10, that at the name of Yahushua, every knee should bow, of things in heaven and things in earth and things under the earth, and that every tongue, so everybody gonna bow, all you creatures, everybody, you're all gonna bow, okay? Because for so long, people have been put in a box to think that Babylon's gonna keep prolonging, to think that Esau is gonna keep ruling.
Individualism.
Right, individualism. But nah, man, Yahushua is gonna come back and show the whole world who's king.
We'll set it in order, because that's why we're the kingdom. So we're being set in order before their eyes.
Right.
And then they're gonna have to through continual employment set the world back in order.
Right.
Okay. You know how these heathens are gonna react when everybody's working, but who they call niggas.
Right.
You know what spiritual anguish that's gonna put on them to not see us in the field working with them, because Jake be the hardest workers.
Yep.
And now because Jake resents their captivity, instead of accepting it, they go to work and want to be lazy. You got to accept captivity.
Yep.
You got to deal with it. You got to, all right, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm getting paid. I got a job. But a lot of Jake women, they got resentment to them. But it's like, bro, we're behind enemy lines. We got to accept the fact that they're in power. And it's like, but they're not going to be in power forever. So I'll do this little shit, you know?
And that's one thing too, because Jake don't know.
Right.
They think that America's gonna keep going.
Yep.
Because they don't have Yahweh Shai's peace.
So they
we
like,
know.
right.
You know?
So they're more like, man, fuck you.
Right.
And his job.
And I know how that feels.
I know how I feel.
Shit, it's been times I said, man, fuck you.
Yeah, I've been like that.
You
But
know?
we not in the time to up and quit a job.
Right.
You know what I mean? And just because really, the times when we quit a job, you really quit in adversity.
Right.
You know, there's other time where shit's just demon.
Yeah.
Like, you a demon.
Yeah.
And I'll sue you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But there's other time where you like, hey, I'm just gonna put up with it. I'm thankful I got a job. Cause you could quit your job and be through for like 3 months, rent, everything due. You know what I'm saying? Like, you put yourself, you basically shot yourself in the foot, Jake.
Oh man.
You can't be like that. You know, we got it, bro, cause we acting like everything normal as if they've been acting like everything normal, but now they want to start talking and doing this shit, and we still just, what? I'm just, happy Monday.
Yep.
You know, you see? So it was Happy Monday when we was catching big hell, and now that your ass is feeling this heat, you know what I mean? You want to look at me like I'm supposed to be tripping with you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm supposed to, your world ended, my world beginning. You know, it can't always be night.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's one thing too. Esau always, like it says in Psalms 49:11, the inward thought is that the house of shall continue forever. Well, it's time for you to lose.
Yep.
You know, like why you got to keep winning?
Yep.
Let somebody else get the control of this time and play the game. You know?
He's got an only child syndrome.
Yeah. It's like me.
No, he's got an only child syndrome. He acts like he's the only child, man. Right?
Yeah.
Even amongst his own family, they'll have videos eating before I go home to the wife.
Yeah.
And you, I mean, you got the kids and shit, and you secretly eating, like, they're naturally selfish, man.
Oh, it's, he read it early, but it was in the NLT. Isaiah 3 said children rule over them and oppress them. They're fucking childish, you know?
Childish, that go in context, that's Jake.
Oh, right.
Childish
right.
leaders. But there's another
Right.
one where it says,
That's
children shall rule over you, and women,
Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you. The word. Back in,
And the woman ain't ruling over us no more.
hell no.
Okay? And she don't want to anyways.
Yeah.
And you let her ass do that, really, you giving into her confusion. You know what I mean?
Well, you
Shut
got-
up.
So like,
No, mama, you gotta be like, man, shut up.
yeah.
Shut up. You mad because I told you to shut up? Well, shut up again.
Well, now you got viral videos on TikTok with females regretting to work. They was like, whoever, you know, said vote for female rights and so-called, you know, all that other bullshit. They said they wish they never did that shit.
I seen a video of a woman, she said, I want to be home and I want to suck deep.
Yep.
She said, I'm not trying to be lewd. That's what that woman said.
Mm-hmm.
Like how Esau be like, look, I'm not trying to be a friend with, but he said nigger. So it's like Esau getting past to say the N-word. So we telling you, I've watched videos of women like, I want to be home. You know what I'm saying? I want to do this and do that. So she in her right mind.
Mm-hmm.
But you see, but you got Eve, because Eve is cursed.
Yeah.
The black and brown women are cursed.
Yeah.
They're cursed, man. They really still believe in shit that even Shedemites ain't believing in no more.
Yeah.
Even Shedemites got enough wisdom to get off the fucking boat.
Yeah. Back in Philippians 2 and verse 11, it says, and that every tongue should confess that Yahweh Shah Mashiach is Lord.
Yeah, they're gonna speak the Lashon Kodash.
Right.
Okay? Just like how we were forced to learn their language, forced into their culture, assimilated,
Yeah.
boarding schools.
We were beaten.
We were beaten into submission.
Go watch Roots.
So guess what? That's what, man, it's gonna be a beautiful thing when this finally goes down.
Yes.
When Babylon finally goes down and the restoration of the kingdom commences,
Man.
and y'all working, you know?
That's so sweet.
And
That music to my ears.
I don't know how it's gonna be for Esau, but me personally, I just want him to build shit that's gonna be temporal, because I don't want an Edomite's palm to
Right.
touch a wall where I'm at.
Right.
I don't even want that nigga's sweat to have dripped on the gold that's been laid.
Right.
I want him to build the the ladders.
Yeah.
The plumbing for heathens.
Yep.
Build a Hamite break room.
Right, exactly.
And it ain't even gonna be a break room.
And it says back in
because he gives Jake shit jobs.
Yeah,
Don't you
bro.
get the shit job? You get the shit end of the stick. You go into construction. You're not the skilled worker.
Yep.
And I've been on places where I had more experience than other people, but they got more money than me or more rights than me, and I'm still on fucking shit duty. I'm running electrical from all the way of the utility box to a new addition, and I'm still getting bullshit pay.
Yep.
I almost went home and put on fucking Oliver
Like that,
Northwood.
The
Bullshit pay. Yes, it is. But we put up with it. We man up.
Yep.
We man up to it. We man up to it because we've now been blessed to understand why we in it.
That's right.
And now we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, light for us, dark for you.
Right.
You seen a video where the Jake put the shackles on the Edomite with a white woman?
Hell yeah.
He dropped them shits on her. He said, how do you feel? She said, I don't know.
Yep.
That bitch had an emotional overload.
Yeah.
You can't handle it? Let's get, what's that, let's get Jeremiah 49 and 10.
Gotcha.
You couldn't handle it, but you could handle not putting your sword down for an hour, but you can't handle not putting a broom down for an hour? What the fuck, man?
Jeremiah 49 and verse 10. It says,
Was it 9?
you want verse? Oh yeah, I'm gonna start verse 9. Jeremiah verse 9 and verse 9.
They ain't gonna have their vapes. They ain't gonna have their soda.
Yep.
Okay, they ain't gonna have their box mac and cheese.
Yep.
They ain't gonna have that shit, man. They ain't gonna have the lazy boy.
Nope. No more fucking pagan holidays.
Nope. They ain't gonna have their vices.
None of that shit.
When they sit, they're gonna have to sit on their feet and ass. How they always sit that with their knees up and shit.
Yep. Jeremiah 49 and verse 9. If grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes?
They said that in Obadiah against this dude too, man.
Yeah.
Remember the storm came and all the Edomites took the whole pallet of water, but every other civilized individual was taking one bot or one package.
Yeah.
I know Jake's through, but they still got some civilization to them.
Yeah.
But now they turn it up because he boosted the frequencies,
Yeah,
YNs, then he was letting them all do whippets and shit.
Yep.
And you wonder why they're out here like the fucking kid from Wild Thornberries. You created that.
Yeah.
You created that monster. You created that, man. And then the studies came out where you lead the charge in 55% of all violence, man.
Yep.
Child napping, child raping, mass, you lead the charge in all that shit. But you point the finger at the usual suspect because you're a piece of shit in the spirit.
That's right.
You're a piece of shit in the spirit, so you have no problem committing it and blaming it on someone else. That's an evil individual, man. You don't got a conscience, man.
Right.
We got a conscience. That's why that's why the definition of cruel is to inflict pain on sentient beings.
Yep.
That they know that what you're doing to them. You sicko.
Yeah, Esau is the worst heathen of all time.
Yeah. Yep.
Of all time, bro. That's why him going to slavery is gonna make this so much more better. It's gonna feel better when we actually have the top heathen in our hands under subjection.
And when Esau's not satisfying me, I'm gonna throw Elamites at him.
Yeah, right. Jeremiah 49 and verse 9. If these by night they will destroy till they have enough. But I have made Esau bare.
Yeah, he's been found out. Oh, they see the hats 47, that's 33. He might have had a tube in his back and there was an escape door and where they had his this, and it's like everybody on him, bro. Everybody's on him. So now he's being made bare. Now they're playing a victim. Not a juice. He went to go and speak, and half the room left, man.
Yep.
half the room of world leaders turned their back on you. They said, "Pardon my back."
Yeah.
You stretch my shoulders.
Yeah, bro.
They turn their back on you, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about you, Edomites.
Yeah, bro.
Edomites don't care about Edomites.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And it reads verse 10, but I have made Esau bare.
And all Edomites is gonna take the sea hit.
Oh yeah.
And you know, some are gonna fight back. But your liberals,
Yep.
you know, y'all gonna break, man. And Esau, you ain't that strong, man. You're a bullshit artist. Okay? You're not really built like that. All right?
And it says, I have uncovered his secret places.
Yeah, Amalek ruling, fractional banking.
Yeah.
Okay?
Economic hitman.
Yeah. The letter's out on you, man.
Yep.
Everybody's aware of you. Everybody's aware of you. And then if they're aware of you, they're also aware of the sellouts that work for you. Okay? Candace Owens, insiders.
Yep.
All right? Masons, master builders, boulets. Okay?
Let's not forget about the whistleblowers.
Yep.
Pertaining Psalms, what's that? The,
64?
64, you know?
64 and 8.
Yeah, bro.
Let the tongue fall on them. There's a lot of things going on, man. So Esau is cranking up the propaganda to niggas.
Yeah.
He's just got to,
Yeah.
you know?
Yep.
He's got to keep saying niggas to hold people back. Like Nero. They burned something down so they could build something up, and the public had a problem, so he blamed it on Jake.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
That's what Nero did. That's what Nixon did.
And it reads, verse 10, and he shall not be able to hide himself.
He can't hide himself, bro. He can't hide no more.
That spotlight's on him.
And you know what proves that? When you'll have viral videos, it'll be like Amalek in another country, like he was on a moped, he was in Egypt, and he was like, yeah, I'm from Basra, but I'm Ashdod, you know, Israeli. But he was like, I'm from Ashdod, if you will. And he said, huh? He stopped the mobile, he said, oh, you gotta get off.
Oh.
You know, you gotta get off. So now when they're telling you who they are, at one point it was all glorification.
Right.
You know? It was open legs and open arms. Now it's shut doors.
Yeah.
Close the bars. We don't want to talk to you. We don't deal with you. That's why he's got to keep pushing this victim. You know? Hamas.
Yeah.
And you got to push that.
And that's
You know?
that's mainly here in Babylon. Because if you go over to the east, no other heathen nation fuck with Amalek. They don't fuck with them.
Nope.
You know?
Remember that sellout group, AD 80? They would eat pork on
Yeah.
But remember one of his name, he said, and what's your name, brother? He said, Hamas.
Bro.
He had an agent group that was pushing eating unclean food on our people, and one of his main guys' names was Hamas.
That's fucking crazy.
Come on, bro. You mean to tell me you couldn't see it?
It's so blatant.
What he saying, casino? You by the third jackpot? Wait a minute, you trying to tell me you couldn't see that we was being scammed?
Yep.
You can't see you being scammed? It says the wiles of the devil in Ephesians. The word wiles goes into schemes.
Yep.
You can't see he's scheming your ass. This nigga hitting you with the 3 card. You know what I'm saying? But the you know, or the ball.
Yeah.
The nigga the whole time he's holding it. The cabal.
It says he said he's the God of this world. You know, he have blinded minds that believe not.
And then he's got the nations, according to Psalms 83, in the pocket.
Yep.
You know? What did Richard Nixon do? He made a deal with Saudi Arabia, which Saudi Arabia was set up all for the governance of Amalek being in our land. We'll go into that later. But he got the Saudi Arabia to accept the US dollar as acceptable currency for buying oil, which forced the rest of the world to buy into the dollar so they could buy into oil.
Yep.
That's why Iranians was blowing their nose with the dollar. Like, fuck your dollar. And that's why they made the BRICS, because they wanted to create their own money to get away from Esau being over you.
Right.
It's like once you get fired, it's like, fuck you, I'm good.
Right.
I did that one time at a job. They sat me down. This was in the world. And then I'm like, oh, I'm fired? All right. And like, yo, it was like, wait, we got to give you information for unemployment. I sat back down like, oh, all right. Because I was like, fuck y'all ain't over me no more. I don't got to fucking fake, I don't got to fake it to make it. You know, hey, Brad, I'm out. And you'll feel that freedom too.
Yep.
So that's what these nations are doing. That's what these nations are doing because they want to get freed from the grasp of Edom, which is the nations are mad.
That's what I was about to
Okay.
Oh, right.
Oh, perfect. Let's get it.
Yep.
Let's get into that. So they're like, we not with y'all no more. And then Nero saying, pray for America is the equivalent of IUIC cleaning up the hood. It was over here on Auckland Street cleaning up the hood, handing out burgers and shit.
Yeah.
And giving out cans with botulism in it. I hate cans, but I'll eat from it. See what I'm saying though? Like, Y'all not really healing your people.
They probably took the rapper and threw that shit right.
But guess what? Then they were doing book bags. So then you're giving away free book bags so that they can go back and be indoctrinated in public schooling that never helped them to begin with.
Yep. And where do you guys get the funding to do all that shit?
The government and the police was with them, and the fire department. So why did you have a cleanup community event and the police and the fire department were there? Who the hell would you even call?
Exactly.
Who do you call? 911. Put me through to public relations. Who are you gonna speak to? Who do you speak to know what Esau is doing?
Exactly.
And for you to show up there, that shit is crazy, man.
That proves that's fucking Asian activity.
That's how, bro? I don't get that. I don't get with these camps. How do you link in with them, bro? How you linking in with Rome to do some giveaway shit?
Oh, what says in the book of Maccabees that they made a covenant with the heathen.
There it is.
You know, that's you under that 501c3 and you making agreements. That's a covenant.
Yep.
You know, you can't say certain things pertaining to the gospel.
Yep.
You know, that's a sellout. You ain't know. He said you ain't know Cop J. Reed. You a sellout. You know.
See the cops pass by?
They went inside the parking lot.
Niggas probably got drunk for Christ.
Yep.
Start wilding out.
Yep.
Jeremiah 51.
And guess what? We on a public sidewalk. Now, if there's an issue, we'll use wisdom. Okay, we'll move, but legally, this is our exercising our rights as American citizens.
Yep.
The freedom of speech, the freedom of religion, the freedom of press, and the freedom of peaceable assembly.
Yep.
But we still use wisdom, you know.
Jeremiah 51. I'm gonna start from the top. Verse 1. It says, "Thus said the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon, and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me, a destroying wind."
Damn, that's a destruction. That's a destruction. That's gonna be in the third woe.
Right.
So something major is gonna happen too to initiate a draft.
That's right.
So that's why you got to be in the point right now where you got to expect the unexpected. You can't expect it to just be business as usual.
Right.
Something's gonna happen. A world leader, this, and that. Who's that? Black Swan event.
Yep.
Some kind of event is gonna take place, and someone's gonna get blamed, and you're gonna see a different shift, a different change in people. You know.
And it reads.
And then we get demonized. Well, your coworkers see you at camp. Bitch, I'm exercising freedom of religion.
Yeah.
What your hoe ass doing? So you people really don't want to know how we really feel.
For real, just like old boy said at the end of the movie Wanted. What the fuck have you done lately?
Yup, nothing.
We serving Yahweh Shemal Shah, trying to get delivered.
We serving your creator.
For real, right.
Nigga. That's why you can't be letting these humans guilt trip you like you doing something wrong. And they ain't doing shit right.
That's right. But that's why it says in 2 Edges 15:3, it says, don't let the incredulity of those trouble you. You know? Just because they don't believe don't mean that that your mission is not just because they don't believe don't mean your mission is over, you know?
Don't make it not true.
Right, the water.
Don't let the incredulity of them trouble you for their unbelief.
For real.
Because the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Right.
So when you see someone dead, you're gonna say, oh, you was faithless.
Right.
You weren't given the gift of faith.
Back in Jeremiah 51:2, and will send unto Babylon fanners.
And that's what? Captain Kirk.
Yep.
Migrants. MAGA.
Yeah.
Which MAGA in Latin means witch.
Yep.
You know, MAGA, magi, magician. What else they got? Uproars.
Yep.
All right. Now all of a sudden, you got American women that want to help immigrants in ICE detentions. But where the hell were y'all? Well, a couple of years ago when they had so-called Spanish babies wrapped in tinfoil at the borders.
Yeah.
How that shit came and went.
Real.
You know?
They
We
had-
gave you Taco Bell.
Yeah. They had babies on trial.
Yeah.
Lawyers
3-year-old.
can write 2-year-old babies on trial, man. With I ain't see no lawyer. But that's why we have Yahweh Shai. He's our lawyer. He's our savior.
Yep.
You know?
These people are phony, man. Ultimately, they're just in their lot.
Yeah.
They're NPCs. And that's why they call it herd mentality. They said it's a phenomenon. They said we've figured out that when you have masses of crowds of people, there's a phenomenon that takes place where they all will do the same thing,
Oh, wow.
which
that
is
makes
demons.
sense. Pandemonium.
Pandemonium.
That makes
Pan
sense.
all demon all demonia demons.
Wow.
All demons on deck. That's why you don't follow a multitude to do evil.
Right.
You seen everybody run that way, stand your ass here.
Yep.
Like the little Jake kid in World War Z.
Yeah.
All those zombies came, he just went like this, and they all ran around him.
Yep.
You know? Because Yahushua said, I came for the sick.
That's right.
You know?
Back in Jeremiah 51 and verse 2. That
Something's gonna happen, man.
Oh yeah.
Okay, there's gonna be something that's gonna have to take place to call the world leaders. There's gonna be something that's gonna happen to fix the economy.
Yep.
There's gonna be something that's gonna happen through pestilence that you're gonna need to track it, trace it,
Yeah.
figure out who had it, who didn't have it. You know, something's gonna happen, man. We've been telling you things are gonna happen according to prophecy. We're past Kurt Cobain, man.
Yeah.
We're just letting you know that's a fanner.
Yeah. And it says, it shall be against her round about.
In a day of trouble, people are going to turn to give Babylon a helping hand.
Right.
Remember years ago, I don't know if it was satire, but there was like an Edomite country that made a donation. They were like, we need to feed hungry Americans.
I could be wrong, but I think it was Russia.
I thought it, it was one of them.
Like that,
It was,
yeah.
it was definitely one of them. And it was a little Sheetamite on the steps.
Yo, crying.
And this gingered hair, wholesome white woman consoling her.
Yep.
That's all Esau has left is deception, bro.
Yep.
And when you strip him of deception, he's trash. They're trash in real life. They're trash in real life. I was at work, and you had two what appeared to be Edomites eating lunch with me, which I already knew one was a nigga because he's Italian and he's Southern. And then this other dude right here, he was like, yeah, I'm Italian too. And then he checked him. He was like pretty much he said north or south. He said north, and as he was eating, he said honky. And I said, ain't no so-called white man gonna say that to another so-called white man.
He checked him.
He checked his ass.
Yep.
You know? So my point is, Esau is not salty. He's dumb.
Yeah.
He's so dumb, he thinks you're dumb.
Nah, that's a G.
I'm telling you right now, the nigga, they'll lack communication and think that you're dumb because you didn't establish the order for them.
Come on, man.
They're the type to where, like in my job, they'll come up to me like this. Like, what do you need? What's the number? What's this? What, come on, blah, blah. Like they're dumb. They're that dumb.
But that's why it says that we live in the land of confusion is going to be broken down.
Yep.
You know, this place is fucking confusing, bro.
And these people got super demons on them.
Yeah.
They got super demons. They don't. Hey, it says we'll be a spectacle unto men. Whoever the demon was behind the wheel, he looked that way. He didn't want to see the light.
Yep.
Men love darkness rather than light. These people are so unclean. It's like Dirty D. They're so unclean. They do not want to be clean. You know what I'm saying? Like they actually want to be dirty. You know?
Oh my God.
This nigga would sneak dirt into a FEMA camp to rub on himself.
Fuck, man.
This is how unclean these people are, man.
Yep.
That's why let them alone. Leave niggas alone. I don't give a fuck about no Puerto Rican nigga. Or I'm saying a 2/3.
Right.
You know? Don't give a shit about y'all still tripping when Jake gets put to death. You're not in the right spirit, man.
Right.
You know? There a video went viral of Issachar something on the roof, and ICE was waiting for him, and then Jake's in the comment board making like mad face. Look, he did it again.
Damn.
Making mad faces, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what y'all mad for? They ain't serving the Lord. I get it. You get mad what Esau doing to our people, but he's also called the sword.
Exactly.
What the fuck?
And it says that the sword is not a terror on the
Good works.
but the evil.
Yep.
So if you see any YNs or Keishas or Ray Rays that's getting shot down, hey, that's judgment.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. So when you sit at home and bad boys, what you gonna do? That's a spiritual song.
Yeah.
Bad boys, what you gonna do?
Yep.
What you gonna do when we come for you?
Yep.
That's that. Remember Martin Lawrence? He said we only sing the chorus, but that's Romans 13.
Yep.
You know what you gonna do when we come for you? Because he's only a terror under evil works.
Say he don't bear his sword in vain. That's his blessing.
Yep.
Like, why wouldn't he not, use it?
Yep.
You know.
He don't bear it in vain.
Back in Jeremiah 51 And 3.
And then probably when this cuts to an hour, we're gonna turn it off because this thing gave us a time limit.
Are you serious?
Well, I had to change it to 14.
Wow.
So basically, your break, if we go live for 14 hours now, then it'll clip it.
That's crazy.
That never had that.
That's a new feature.
Yeah.
That proves the family of the word
Yep.
is upon us.
Our first, as we were recording, it got cut because there's a new feature on YouTube to give you a break. How the fuck you gonna give me a break?
You even asked me.
You ain't even asked me.
Hey man, back in Jeremiah 51:3.
The mercies of the wicked is cruel.
Mm-hmm. When the king, in the kingdom, I speak as a man. You starting getting no fucking breaks, you know?
Sabbath.
Right. But I'm gonna throw him somewhere where the sun's still up. Jeremiah 51:3. Against him that bendeth.
He been bending the bow. He was blessed with the bow.
Mhm.
He's a cunning hunter. But this bow is referring to the new bow, the silo, and the missiles.
Mhm.
And he dropped them in the sight of men on Ammonites.
Yeah.
And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they said they had a series of 11 or 7 more.
Damn.
Yeah, that they planned, or 11 times stronger.
Damn.
One of them, you just Google it. You know, then they created the
Jeez.
Demon Corps. They
Yeah.
created the Demon Corps. It was called a Demon Corps. It was called a Demon Corps. And then the plane that took the picture of the aftermath of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the mushroom cloud, the plane was called Necessary Evil, and it was a so-called white woman on with a bikini. A hoe. That's the whore, man.
Right. And it reads, let the archer bend his...
Oh, and then the car that delivered the Demon Corps to do a practice run before they used it, the car had 1144 on it.
Oh, wow.
I did a lesson on it.
Yeah.
It's on my phone. I did a lesson on it, and you can see the license plate.
Wow.
You know?
That's spiritual. And it reads, Jeremiah 51:3. Let the archer bend his bow, and against him that lifted himself up in his brigandine, and spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her hosts.
This place ain't about to win.
Right.
They not about to win. They not about to win, bro. That's what a lot of our people fail to realize. They not about to win. Esau's not gonna win. They not gonna be able to pull it through. You know, like it ain't gonna be like the almost Cuban Missile Crisis.
Right.
You know, like we almost had this. It ain't gonna be like the movies. It ain't gonna be like in the movies where all of a sudden now Ben Affleck's sweating and he clips the green wire.
Right, at 1 second left.
Yeah. No. No.
Hell no, man.
No, it's gonna be like in Rush Hour. Remember when Chris Tucker, she was practicing and he banged on the glass
Yep.
and she snipped the wrong wire and it fake blew up.
Yep.
That's like the angels, you know?
Right.
Because you're gonna find out that there's no free will. So everything that was fail-proof, like in a car, you got something called like it's called like a fail-safe.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
so
yeah.
your car won't overheat. It's like a thermostat sensor. So it'll have a fail-safe to stop it from over. You ain't gonna have a fail-safe. You're not gonna be able to stop what was declared from the beginning. You can't do it. You know?
Right. Esau been winning for how many centuries?
Mhm.
It's time for you to lose.
Yep.
You know? And it reads, verse 4, thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans, and they that are thrust through in her streets, for Israel have not been forsaken, nor Judah of his God.
Delivered from Babylon, bro.
Right.
Delivered from the hands of those that have taken us. We're literally in the hands of the devil.
Yeah.
We're in the hands of a heathen, man. We're in the hands of a heathen. It's not to keep bringing up, but it's like, cause we don't do much, so a lot of shit I see be at work.
Yeah.
My Edomite boss, when some people came through, this nigga said, while y'all walking through the aisle, clap your hands, like as if don't steal nothing.
Right.
I said that's some like when Jake in the big house, when you had
Yeah.
food, you had to whistle, so they knew you weren't eating it.
Right.
So they be doing shit, man, and they don't got no problem. And people have no problem exuding authority over us.
Yep.
And then I watch people that will come up in the midst of it, and then they'll join in because they see them doing it.
Yep.
You know?
Right. And it reads, verse 5, nor Judah of his power of the Lord of hosts, though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel.
It was. We accept that. We repent from that, okay? But that don't mean now that we're gonna be always in the hand of the heathen.
Right, we're the chosen.
Baruch 4.
Right.
You know, we're gonna be delivered.
Yeah, bro.
The right arm, see?
That's right. We weren't brought into captivity, to destroy us.
Nope.
It's a punishment, you know?
We brought here to be saved.
That's right.
That's why Esau gained such high traction with his Christianity, pagan Christianity, because he could save you. He had a Dr. Neville spirit on him.
I can save you.
Yeah. And we all believed it. I know I did.
Right.
In the world, I had an Edomite pastor who would play the guitar and sing and shit. You know, I used to go to church.
Right.
I used to go to that shit on Wednesdays, bro. I ain't wait for Sunday.
Right.
That proves we're Israel. I'll go to that shit on a Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
Yep.
And ain't learned nothing. I ain't learned shit up in there.
Back in Jeremiah 51:6.
Pretty ass Jake woman getting taken down by fat Edomite men.
Yep.
I watched beautiful Jake woman getting married to fat pig Edomite men.
Yep.
What that tell you, man?
Mm-hmm.
That tells you right there. That tells you everything you need to know right there. Because love ain't that strong.
Right. For real. Back in Jeremiah 51:6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul.
Yep.
Be not cut off in her iniquity.
Yeah, we already checked out from this place.
Yeah.
You know? We
Yeah,
already
bro.
checked out from this place. That's why we're not here to make our lives complicateder.
Right.
You know, we ain't trying to complicate our lives, you know, doing all this extra shit. Now you got, that's why brothers be pushing the spirit about multiple wives. Because it's like, we already got our plate full, you know? Now, a woman coming to us, the consideration will be different. But as far as us out here trying to look and pick up and grab and walking around, no, bro.
Mm-mm.
I'm not here to change my profile picture
Hell
to
no.
me and my 3 wives.
Yeah.
All right?
Mm-mm.
I'm here to study, make today better than yesterday, being a brother,
That's right.
you know, renewing thyself. Let's say,
Man.
the inward man renewed day by day. You know, we understand that. This ain't our rest.
Yeah, straight up, bro. We're not here to please these fucking puny ass creatures.
And
we're here to please Yahweh Shemal Shah.
In the spirit, they're not set up to know what we're doing.
Yeah.
They're not set up in the spirit to understand what we're doing. They're not set up here. Okay? And you gotta accept that. You gotta accept the fact that the people around you, they're not set up to see what the Lord made you to be.
Yep. And it reads, Jeremiah 51:6, be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense.
I don't want to die at Edomite's death.
Oh, hell.
You know? I don't want to be numbered with them.
Mm-mm.
Now we'll be blamed, but I don't want to be judged for what these wicked people are doing.
Right. And it reads, verse 7, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand.
It sure has, bro.
Yeah.
People are still so, the gold was so good that people think they could get the 70s back.
Yeah.
The gold was so good, you got people stuck in the 80s.
Yeah.
You know, you'll see people like, they'll look like they're from the early 90s.
Yep.
They kind of got that same look to them.
Yep.
Because they want that back. They want the Commodores back.
Yep.
Shit, the nigga was
Real.
playing Michael Jackson today.
Real.
They want that back. You know?
You got niggas still to this day impersonating MJ, you know?
Right.
It's
Or,
like,
or
damn.
debating who's the greatest.
Yeah, like nigga,
You
come
know?
on, give it up.
They're not people are drunk, they're in gross darkness, but they're not in love with 2025 like they were with 1995.
Right.
You know? 85.
Mm-hmm.
They not shit, even 2005.
And that movie Leave the Road Behind shows that. You know, remember that little ass girl, all she wanted to watch was Friends? You
Oh,
know?
yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
That's the mindset of these people out
Yep.
here. All, you know, like they're stuck in the 2000s, you know, 1999. You know, they want that old world back, but there's no going back. She can't be healed.
Yep.
Which is good. We're gonna say right here. Actually.
Well, that's because they're humans.
Right.
They're humans. They're human.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're like this. They're just human. You're not here to be a human. You know, you're here to be in the spirit. Now we do human activities, but meaning a human in 2025 is a Gentile.
Yeah.
You're not here to be a Gentile. That's why we're the anomaly.
Yep.
Okay, can you look up the definition of anomaly, brother? That's what Neo was. He was an anomaly.
Yep.
Okay?
Why is the brothers getting that?
Yep.
Keep going. Back in Jeremiah 51:7.
That's why we're in chains of darkness.
Right.
That's why we're tired. It's normal for them to die and get sick and cough.
Yeah.
Like Esau, this nigga turned answer with a C into a culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, they
Yeah.
always got the biker old bandana.
Yeah.
The mother's bald. You got the pink pen. Like they normalize that.
Yeah.
That is not normal for us. You know?
Yeah, bro.
You got it, brother. Anomaly.
Yes. So the origin or history of anomaly.
You in the Google?
No. Can
Yeah,
you look up the Google one?
Yeah, just
All right.
Google.
Okay.
Real quick. Back in Jeremiah 51:7, it says, Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken.
They're drunk. That Nick, that white Santa Coca-Cola commercial damn reached China.
Man, remember that shit?
It was so real. China had to cut Western culture off.
I remember that. Yep.
The polar bear,
Yep.
then the baby polar bear.
Yeah.
You know, then the Hess truck.
I was about to say that shit.
Fucking
Yep.
Hess truck.
Every Christmas, that shit was a big thing. You know, with those fucking jingle bells.
Yeah, that's a spell.
Oh, there you go.
That shit's a spell. Esau gets to walk around and act like Kris Kringle.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's Nahum 3. He says that was the name
Families.
3. That, you know, those witchcrafts.
Yep.
You know, the spells.
You got it,
You got
brother.
it, bro.
Something that deviates from what is standard, normal, or expected.
Read that again.
Something that deviates from what is standard, normal, or expected.
Boom. So it's
or oddity.
or what?
Or oddity.
See?
It's like a similar word.
Okay, so it's someone that deviates to what's expected. You expect me to bend the knee to the woman. You know, you know what I mean? You expect me to worship women. You expect me to just be black. You know? You expect me to just be a nigga, to just live in an apartment. You expect me to just rap and play basketball. When you really think about it. So when we are not according to this stereotype, we now are an anomaly. Who are you?
All right.
See? They don't know who we are because you think you know who we are because of what he showed you we are.
Yep.
That's what the Jim Crow minstrel show did. He created for the general public to make them think Jake's like this. He basically monsterized Jake so that Edomite women will be afraid of him.
Yep.
Well, now look at it, nigga. That didn't work, did it? Now, do you got certain white women that just don't like niggas? Absolutely. Absolutely. But majority of women, 99% of women love Jake. But he tried to stop that with the minstrel shows. So he gave stereotypes.
Yep.
And now when people see us, hear us speak, because I was thinking about it today. When people speak to me, for some reason, they drop certain syllables. Like,
Yeah, bro.
he gone. I'm like, what do you mean? He left the building? Like when they talk to me, they cancel out a adjective. You know what I'm saying?
It's like when they speak to you, it's like they talk stupid. You're like,
Yeah.
you're like, what?
Yeah.
Like speak regular, like
Yeah.
you know, they feel like they gotta talk like Jake, you know, like in a, oh yeah, like
That's why when they do that, at times, depending, I'll correct them. I'm like, they'd be like, yeah, he ain't here. I'm like, you mean he isn't here right now?
Right.
So it's like, it
Real,
cuts
bro.
them
Yeah.
because they're base. So they feel that they're superior because they've seen us as base. So now what they've been given according to Babel, that makes they think that they're more intelligent than us until we actually have a conversation. Because I was watching the what year was it? Like 1998 Jerry Springer episode of Hebrew Israelites and the white supremacists. Bro, all the men that were from One West that was on that show, they smoked them, bro, intellectually. And even one of the men, he said, Jerry, he said, I feel disrespected that you brought these in particular characters on the show. You could see intellectually they can't keep up with us. And we seen it. The white, she was talking all dumb. The nigga would just randomly shout. I said, this must be the producer or something.
Yeah.
He might not have been a real KKK member. Because it was like every time they tried to read the Bible, he would shut up and say, or he would stand up and be like, and you black, like it was like, bro, we get it, but you're not even intellectually addressing the issue that we can understand, you know?
Because they can't.
Because they can't, because they're base. Esau cannot keep up with that rapid fire speech and intelligence right before. They can't do it, bro.
Yep.
They can't handle it. That's why they come up to camp and they get drowned with truth because they're not used to seeing this. The elect Israelite man is an anomaly to what the standard of Babylon has given us to be. See?
Back in Jeremiah 51 and 7, it says the nations.
And then when we do that, you have Eve say we acting white.
Yep.
And he don't even act like that. That's what
Right.
killed me, man.
For real. It's
You
like,
talk white.
like, bitch me up because I speak proper. I mean, come on, man.
Let's
That's
show you what
ridiculous.
they think about you.
Yeah, bro. Come on.
But they can be base and ghetto.
Yeah. And they get it passed.
Yep.
But as soon as you put on some classical music, you know, they scoff at that, you know? Because here in Babylon, they, like you said with the minstrel show, Jake had been put in the box. Everybody think that Jake is supposed to be Ricky from, not Ricky, but Doughboy from Boys in the Hood.
Or Ricky.
Right. Oh, right. Just going to play basketball or football.
Or if he's Trey, he's got to go to an all-black college and like
Right.
Spelman
Come on.
and stay loyal to this one woman,
And that's it.
you know? Stop fucking trying to box us in, man.
I was
Come on,
listening
man.
to classical music at work, and the Edomite was looking at me like, who the fuck told you to shouldn't you be listening to like rap or some shit? Like, I'm like, damn.
I would have been like, oh, my bad, and I would have put Little Dirk on.
Right.
Hooga booga.
That's what they want you to.
Yeah.
That's what they want.
But that's why Yahweh Shai is important because Yahweh Shai gave us our identity back.
Yep.
You know, it said, 2 Peter 3:1 has stirred your pyramids by way of remembrance. Like you said, we're in an anomaly. You know, so when they see that, it's a stumbling block unto them. You know, why is this nigga
not grinning?
Yeah. They want you dancing and grinning and
Right.
acting like, yeah. nigga.
Hosea 1 and 10, bro. It says, in a place where they said you are not my people, there will be told you, you are the sons of the living power.
Perfect, bro. Boom.
So now we found out who we are. Let's keep going.
Back in Jeremiah 57.
Oh, this nigga puts us on break again.
Right. Jeremiah 51 and 7, it says, therefore the nations are mad.
Crazy.
Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed.
See, suddenly, something's gonna happen. Okay? Because we're the what you know as the 2030 agenda is already taking place right now. It's already happening.
Yep.
It's happening. Okay? That's how empires fall. It's not just this one thing. It's a series of events that led up to it. Like they say,
Unfortunate.
oh, what?
That's like it.
No.
Like they say a series of unfortunate events.
Right. No, I was gonna say that's good. I was gonna say like the needle that broke the camel's back,
Got you,
or
right.
whatever, however they say it.
Yep.
The straw that broke the camel's back.
Mm-hmm.
So then it's like all these things, all this build up, and then finally this little, and then boom, it's over.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And it reads, how for her take a balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed.
She can't be healed. She can't be healed. Now I don't know how true it is, but now I guess Alex Jones is supposed to be doing a Kurt Cobain tour.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? But this is what Esau need. He needed a savior.
Right.
He needs a savior. He needs a reason. This is his reason. Because they ain't got it, man.
Yeah.
Remember years ago, the Edomite cops, they said, we're about to get wiped out.
Yeah.
Like the Edomite male.
Yeah. Yep.
You know?
They're in that garage and shit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Don't nobody want, the only female that wants Esau is Eve.
Yep.
That's the only one that wants him, man. And we don't want you.
Yep.
We don't fucking want you. And y'all don't deserve us anyways. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't even deserve us. That's why we're in a whole different time, man. And it's gonna be seen in the spirit. You got it.
And it reads, verse 9, we would have healed Babylon.
And if you're watching this video and you just think what we just said in the spirit is across the board, you're a fucking simpleton.
Yep.
All right? Because the sisters that are of the hopeful elect, or as it says, the elect lady, they ain't black women. Okay?
Right.
When I sound like black woman, you should know what I mean.
Right.
All right? Just like we say we're not black men, because there's a stereotype.
Yep.
We're in an anomaly. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just like the hopeful elect women, they're an anomaly. Oh, you don't. Oh shit, you don't. You ain't. See.
Yep. And it reads, "We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country."
That visa, that HB 100 thing that Trump did, pretty much. There's a program for like Psalms 83 heathens.
Yes.
That they could come over here and get a work visa. He can't. Basically, he put like $100,000 fine, or he basically beefed up the money they have to pay to keep it, and they said, let's all go back. So people are fleeing Babylon to go to their own country. Over 2 million or 2 million Jakes personally deported themselves. So
Wow.
people are fleeing Babylon for in particular reasons.
See? What do it say in Isaiah? What's that, 13? It said every man shall flee back to his own country.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
So people are turning back from Babylon.
Yep. In a cut to you dumb base ass American Edomites, when you tell Jake to go back to his own country, you gotta say which one, because Africa ain't a country, you idiot.
Right.
It's a continent.
Right.
You fucking dummy. These people are so stupid, man.
And on top of
That's
that-
why I was going, brothers, about that. We play, man, fuck all that. Confound they ass, man. Confound they ass. Let they ass know what's up. You know, and in wisdom, of course. You know, because Jake has gotten too comfortable with Esau taking the wheel. You know? We gotta, hey, bro, hey, the Lord gave us wisdom, ability to govern ourselves. Showcase it. Carry yourself as a man, you know, as it says. You know?
And it reads,
Play dumb when you need to, but you brothers know what I mean.
exactly right. Don't play dumb all the time.
Yeah, don't go full.
Right. Shit. It says, let us go every one to his own country, for her judgment reaches unto heaven.
See how quickly they forsake the hoe?
Yep.
But Jake fell in love with the whore. You know? Jake fell in love with her. What the hell did he say? I love my baby mother. I'll never let her go. That's what Babylon is. You know? That's what Babylon is. And then Esau looks at us if we have children and says, is that your baby mama? You mean the mother of my child?
Right.
See, I'm telling you, bro, like these people really had this misconception about us that they get confounded when it's not true. So what do they have if you ain't a nigga?
Right. Nothing.
Oh, you a nigga. See?
Like you said, they're base.
They're base, bro.
You know, they're very, very, very low frequency, you know, creatures.
Well, there's a Edomite extremist group that's called the Base.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that a FBI agent infiltrated who looks like an Edomite, but he's a Jake.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then there's what else was there? Oh, and then the most racist city or town in America is called Dingus, West Virginia, and Dingus means fool. Come on, bro.
Joke's on you, Esau.
Yeah, bro. If you really think Esau's more intelligent than you, you gotta get your confidence up.
Yeah.
If you really think that this nigga is more smart than you, he's better than you, he can play chess better than he know, then all he's got is babble.
Yep.
The subsequential stats of the thermos tells us that we're great. You know, like, it's all babble, bro.
Yeah.
It's babble. Don't fall victim to that. Like Eve.
Yep.
Because Eve's fickle. She's simple. So she's gonna fall for it. She's gonna go wherever the blue beam says Cesare Borgia is.
Yep.
She's gonna believe that a fucking giant black woman came off a spaceship if he said so.
Yep.
She's gonna believe that shit, man.
Back in Jeremiah 51 and verse 9, it says, her judgment reaches unto heaven.
Her is Babylon. Her judgment's gonna reach unto heaven, meaning the nations are gonna witness it.
Right.
All these niggas, all these Amazon dealers and businesses, it's gonna hurt their pockets, you know. And then so you crying because of loss of money. Well, we gonna put you to work.
That's right.
You know what he said, when they hop out, we gonna hop out. But so when they cry, like Revelation 18, right?
Yep.
Matter of fact, let's preset that. Can you get Revelations 18 and what's that? 10?
Yeah, it's around that verse.
And then let's get Ezekiel. Let's get Ezekiel 39 and 14. Kratazaba, read Revelations, please, 18 and 17. Because it just said her smoke reaches to heaven, right? Let's read that real quick. And Shalom, Yahweh Shem El Shai, Bashem Kagadas Barakatam. To the brothers and sisters out there. Yep.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 17. For in 1 hour so great riches is to come to naught.
In 1 hour. We've been at camp we're about to be on a 1 hour right now. So, and that's how short it's gonna take. Half hour to get here, half hour to burn. Keep going.
And every shipmaster and all the company in ships and sailors, as many trade by sea, stood afar off.
Yeah, that's across the board. All the importing goods from these exporting countries, China, Turkey, Bangladesh. Shit, where do white tees come from? You know,
Yep.
all these people that are making a couple dollars off this place, they're gonna be affected by it. So since you so upset about your dollar being affected, we gonna put you to work. Don't worry. You went from working for Esau to working for Jake, and we gonna work your ass too. Watch. Keep going.
And cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying,
Yeah, like you ever cried you lost your job? Like, oh
Right.
shit.
Right.
Oh sugar. Don't worry though. Don't worry. Don't worry. Them tears for your lack of money will be quickly wiped away by sweat working in the field, man. Keep going.
saying, What city is like unto this great city?
And we're going to show you, because in Ezekiel 36, after they get done building, they're going to say it says the Garden of Eden.
That's right.
So they're going to realize that Babylon was a piece of shit.
Yep.
You just thought it was great because of the money that you made.
Yep.
You're going to see how our kingdom will be as a Garden of Eden.
Ooh.
That's proven in Ezekiel 36, man. And these same heathens that are crying for this bitch, hey, it's going to be like a Hidden Valley Ranch commercial.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
They're gonna look out, they got the pitchfork, and they're gonna see the mountains and grass, you know?
Animals, everything, man.
Then the traffic that you used to in the road gonna be in the sky, because Isaiah said he saw the chariots like clouds
Yep.
moving as doves. Man, listen.
Woo. Man,
Keep going, brother.
that's worth
And
the
they
wait.
cast dust on their heads
Lamenting.
and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, Alas, alas, that great city wherein were made rich all that had ships in the seas by reason of their costliness. For in 1 hour she is made desolate.
Boom.
1 hour.
So now, when the elect come down, guess what? There's work to be done.
Yep.
Oh, you crying? You need a job? You need a job? Let's read this now, because we're gonna clean up. You're gonna clean up the earth. You're gonna clean up the earth we created. Okay?
This is Ezekiel 39 and verse 14. And they shall sever out men of continual employment.
But that's after we go through and destroy all their weapons, pulling the precious metals from them, pulling the platinum, gold. You know, imagine the elect coming down and seeing an iPhone. You're gonna pull the gold from it, the silver, and then the plastic's gonna be left. You know, things are gonna get burned. All the weapons, tanks, all that's gonna get taken away. And now y'all gotta come clean it up, man. Okay? Just like how we gotta clean up after Esau parties, right? You gotta clean up all those stupid ass bottles, his half-eaten plates, clean up shit that why would anyone leave there? Now watch what you gotta clean up, man.
Yep.
We're gonna show y'all underneath us. Okay?
And it reads, passing through the land to bury with the passengers.
We're gonna have a company of heathen that will call you Jantronics. You're gonna be in a janitorial position.
Yep.
You know? Construction, plumbing, all that, man. It's gonna be beautiful. Then certain heathens will be set up for like linen,
Yep.
you know, precious this, creating that. And then you're also gonna have other heathens just on complete shit duty, man.
Yeah.
Dragging the bodies that are left, burying them, then make them bury them again because it ain't deep enough.
Right.
And then they're gonna be unclean. So now they can't share their shovel. It's gonna be, bro, it's gonna be a complete restoration of balance. You know?
Yeah, bro. I want Esau on shit duty.
Yeah.
Just like I believe that that Freddie Gibbs video, he put Esau on shit duty.
Yeah, bro. Like I said,
Oh,
I don't
man.
want a wall, and I'm speaking as a man, but I don't want the wall that I'm gonna see forever know that Edomite hands touched it.
Right.
I want you cleaning up I want you building the trenches for it.
Right.
You know? That's what I want. I want you to create shit that's gonna be disposed of after.
They're gonna get the shit jobs.
Yes, bro. Yeah. You're not gonna be serving me. I don't want you holding my food. You more than likely ain't even gonna be in the house.
Right.
You gotta really think like that, because the 7 months, that's also equated to the 1,000 years, because it's gonna take 1,000 years to restore, and then that will be the first day, and then it will be set up for under King David to rule. So it's like you're gonna take the 1,000 years of what needs to be done. Yahushua, everything gonna be getting handled, and after that, Esau's gonna be taken out.
Yep.
I don't want shit that he made left standing. You know?
And it reads,
Y'all know what I mean. You know?
nah, for real, yeah, because if he gonna be destroyed, why would we want any memory of him?
Right.
You know, like, to hell with Esau.
Just like Babylon.
Yeah.
Just like Babylon. It's like there ain't gonna be no remaining of Babylon.
Yeah.
Just like there ain't gonna be no remaining of Edom. In so much it says he'll be fly away as a dream in the night.
There you go.
You know?
For real. Back in Ezekiel 39:14.
And every time he finds a precious stone to take it from him, I'm gonna have a Hamite cut his hand off. You know?
And it reads, passing through the land to bury with the passengers those that remain upon the face of the earth.
Yeah, after the valley of Jehoshaphat, after the men get destroyed by Yahushua's fathership, you got to think about Egypt, Saudi Arabia, like think about all the land, the regions around it. After the great shaking of the earth, when Babylon's destroyed, people are going to be slowly getting back up. And it's like there's going to be remnants that need to be carted off too. Some will be alive. There's people that are on earth right now that will be the first generation in our kingdom right now. Okay, there's virgins right now. All right, there's gold right now. There's everything right now that we're gonna partake in real soon, man. That's why we ain't fretting. We ain't fretting over no American women. Shit, even Idris Elba said, I don't date no American bitches.
Yeah.
We got virgins on the other side of the earth right now that have been born and don't even know that yet. That they'll be preserved for when elect men come down and get the picking. All right?
And it reads, says,
Because all you fucking weird feminist black women on TikTok talking shit, you're undesirable anyways, man.
Yeah.
You seen that weird fucking charcoal chocolate bitch talking shit on TikTok? You know? That's a demon. You're cursed. You know, if you're not set up to receive this and be happy or thankful, you're cursed. Even Solaris' mother knew that Denzel was gonna save her.
and it says, to cleanse it, after the end of 7 months shall they search.
Yep, that'll be a complete number of time. So that's the point, you know. So we pray that you brothers and sisters was edified through the Spirit as we were. And we just want to say, Call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakodash. Double honors to our elders, bishops, and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect. With that being said, Shalom.